What is up, everybody? The Reds have only gone and done it, They've only gone and won the group with 18 points. First English team to ever finish Champions League group with maximum points. I am joined by my fellow Messiah, my fellow Mystic Mac merchant, Mr. Paddy Murphy, who did tell us that Divock Origi was going to be scoring today. Spot on, Paddy.
Listen, thank you to Origi. I knew it would happen and he delivered. And what a finish as well. It was a good header. I really enjoyed that game overall. I thought it was enjoyable. Some good performances, which we'll get into. But yeah, job done. 6 out of 6. Things you love to see.
Absolutely. Them boys out there hadn't got Manscaped balls, Paddy. You could just tell by the look of those Milan players, they hadn't been using Manscaped products. And that's why I believe, mate, not only will they not be getting 20% off this Christmas by using our discount code WFM20, they will also be finding their asses out of the Champions League. And it was a pitiful performance from them.
Yeah, they weren't great. They didn't really offer anything at any stage whatsoever. They did, they got the goal, to be fair, but it was through an Alisson mistake, you could say, or misfortune perhaps. And yeah, once Liverpool got that equaliser, I was like, yeah, Liverpool they're just going to easily get the win here. And Liverpool's second string side, give or take, gets the result against the full strength Milan, so you have to love it.
Absolutely. And look, massive credit to Tyler Morton, to Nico Williams, to Nat Phillips. I mean, for me, Nico Williams, I thought was the man of the match, but we'll get to a vote and ask people for that. But what a night, Paddy. Tyler Morton will get to tell his kids that he went to the San Siro the last time Liverpool would have been playing in a famous old stadium and was part of a team that beat AC Milan by 2-1 on their own patch. That is a great story.
Absolutely, and I thought he was sensational. I thought he was really good, and I thought, as well as you said, Nico Williams was superb. There was a couple of really enjoyable performances, people just playing with such confidence and swagger. And it was an enjoyable afternoon, I have to say.
Yeah, I said to you beforehand when we were doing the preview on Twitch, a few bankers for the day. One of them being a red card in the Atletico game. 3, I think, was there in the end? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think it was 2 at least. You were spot on there. You should have doubled up on that.
We had a good performance from Oxlade-Chamberlain again today. I mean, Minamino did himself no harm. I mean, look, it's very hard to find any fault when you go away to Milan and beat them 2-1.
Exactly, listen, it was kind of a free hit tonight, even if we didn't win, But that's why it's good to see, even when there was nothing to play for, still a good performance. I thought there was Minamino, I thought was great, or had decent moments. I thought there was no real shockers tonight, which is just nice to see, and it gives Klopp a nice selection headache. And obviously, special shout out to Ibrahim Konate, who I thought was incredible.
Oh, he absolutely pocketed Zlatan. He was brilliant. His physicality was needed tonight, Paddy, at times, and he didn't really put a foot wrong. I thought he was brilliant.
I thought he just gobbled up everything, and as you said, had Zlatan in his pocket. I thought he was incredible, and I think we could be seeing him starting now against Villa on the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle's coming in now. I can just see him coming in the background, so we'll bring Kyle in a sec, and we'll kick the party off. Wait 1 sec. We change it around. There we go. How are we, Kyle?
What's up, boys? How you doing?
We're invincible here, mate. You know what I mean? 18 points from 18. Nothing wrong with it.
Setting records. Great performances. Ibrahim Konate, world class, man. The guy was just everywhere today. I can't say enough about our young guys either, man.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's so many great performances to go through. Let's start with Nico Williams, because I thought, Jen, so I'll go to Kyle on this because me and Paddy kind of spoke about it first. I thought he was sensational today, Kyle.
Absolutely sensational. And the best part about it is that his flair came out. You saw him try a few back heels. You saw him try some step overs. He ended the game on the wing, if I'm not mistaken. That right wing, I mean, he looks really good, man. I think we have a solid backup. I think he's proven a lot of people wrong.
I know somewhere in the world that James Redmond was sitting there, and he may have dirtied his pants a little bit, Paddy, when Nat Phillips just put his foot on the ball. Oh, there he is. Look, Manscaped, you love it. Well played, Paddy. You know, somewhere in the world that James Redmond was very happy when Nat Phillips put 2 AC Milan forwards on their arse by putting his foot on the ball. What composure, Paddy.
That was I celebrate that nearly like a goal. It was that sumptuous. You have to feel for Nat. I thought he was incredible last year in the run to get his top 4, and he didn't do anything wrong. But he just, Virgil van Dijk and Matip are just ahead of him. But that he is such a good he's such a good centre back for a team to pick up. I don't want to sell him, but I want to see him get the game time he deserves. He could easily be the starting centre back for a Burnley or a Crystal Palace, or you know what I mean. He could easily be a Premier League regular, and it's great to see because he was struggling at the second division in Germany, and now he's had a bit of a resurgence. Like, thought he was great.
Kyle, I mean, Newcastle could do worse than having a little look at Nat Phillips in the January window.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I always thought that he would have been a perfect fit at Burnley. Very physical.
Yeah.
How typical is it that he gets a head injury at the end of the game? All right. Last season, he's throwing his head at everything. He's bleeding. He's laying his life on the line for this club, and he gets an appearance, and he but he ends up with a head injury. I mean, I just love this guy. I'm glad we got to see him today.
Here's a great question from Carl. I'll put it to both of you. Has Origi's price gone up perhaps over the last week? I would twist that a bit to say, has his what am I looking for? Has his viability gone up? Will he be more in demand perhaps? Because he put in a good shift, and again, very well taken goal today, Paddy, from what was not an easy chance. Came in quick.
Yeah, to answer that question, yes, I think he has increased his price, but more importantly, I think his stock amongst the football club and its fans has risen also. I feel like at the start of the season, we were eager to get rid of him, probably, to get some more dependable or better backup. But I think he has proven to be such a solid backup to bring off the bench. And now, at the current moment, seeing Origi come off the bench and playing a game, I'm excited. Not to mention, like, in most of his cameos this season, if not all, he's played well. The first Milan game he played, obviously that goal against Preston, the last couple of games. So, big Divock, man. He's just he's not even a cult hero. He's a legend. He is a legend of the football club, and there's no two ways about it.
For you, Kyle, I mean, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because if he's happy to be an impact player, to have these moments at Liverpool, to be part of this group, which is a fantastic group, I mean, I think he only leaves, Kyle, if he wants to leave.
I agree, 100%. I don't think he would have signed that new contract a couple seasons ago if he didn't want to stay. I think he understands his role. I like that we're seeing him more and more. I think we're seeing him more and more because he is going to get more playing time in the time that the players are away at AFCON. And it's good to see that when he comes in, he's producing. I have no problem keeping Divock Origi. Like Paddy said, he's a club legend already. If he ends up leaving, it seems like we've been trying to sell him for a while. Well, why not keep him? Why not keep him? As long as he's happy and it doesn't ruin the club's chemistry or morale to keep him around, or he's not upset, keep the man on.
Yeah, I mean, if we are going to sell him, it definitely isn't going to be in January, Paddy, because we need all hands on deck in the striker department in January.
And when it comes to January, we need the depth as much as you need Manscaped. Ball toner. Use code WFM20 for 20% off on Manscaped.
That stuff is quality, by the way. I can confirm a little bit of a spritz on your little package. Quality stuff.
Isn't it?
And you've also got the deodorant so your junk don't smell like funk.
It's actually really good, yeah. I'm going to actually ask for a top up.
I haven't used either of those yet. I haven't used the toner or the deodorant.
The toner is awesome.
The weed whacker is my favorite. I'm all over the nose trimmer. All over it.
Really, yeah? Not for your nose, though, eh?
Oh, but you don't want to use it down there. Oh, God, no. Oh, I can imagine the pain if you went down there. Right, Connor, I don't know if you've put the man of the match vote up, but if you haven't, can you lash it into the chat and we'll let the audience pick? But I'm going to come to you guys. I'll start with you, Kyle. If you had to pick a man of the match from that performance tonight, mate, who would you go with?
So hard to pick, but I'm going Konate. First name that came to mind was Konate, man. He was there. He was everywhere. I just want to shout out Nat Phillips because what Paddy said, that little turn where he got Kessie on skates and he just split Ibrahimovic and Kessie to get clear. I mean, guy's awesome. But Nico Williams, man, God, everyone had a good performance, but I'm going Konate.
Mr. Murphy?
Whoa, it's tough. I think Nico Williams deserves a shout, but I might edge it to Konate as well. I thought Konate was a monster. I thought he was really, really good. He defended everything, and obviously the goal was nothing to do with him. It was Minamino's fault almost, but yeah, I thought everyone played well. But yeah, for me, Ibrahima Konate.
Yeah, mix in the chat as well. A lot of love for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Tyler Morton. Again, it's one of those days where nobody's done themselves any harm whatsoever out there tonight. Just solid, good performances all around. I just thought Nico Williams really shone today. I'd probably urge just edge towards him for my man of the match. But look, Canade's the business. We know Canade's brilliant. I mean, are we disappointed, Kylie? A little bit disappointed that Letty got through? I am. I won't lie.
Yeah, I was kind of just getting updates on it from people in my chat. But yeah, I would have loved to see Atleti finish bottom of the group. How satisfying would have that been? But, I think at the end of the day, the teams that should have gotten through got through. As much as it upsets me, I feel like Atletico Madrid should have definitely been more clear than making it come down to the last day, but they got through.
And for you, Paddy, I know you don't like them as much as me, mate. There's not much to like about them, to be fair.
No, they're a hateful set of bastards, but listen, them getting through is irrelevant to us. I don't think they're going to do much in the latter regions of this competition anyway, so it kind of would be funny to just see them get spanked by someone. Hopefully they get PSG or something like that, and then I can laugh at them even more.
It is Porto that go into the Europa League as well, taking third place. And look, Carl, just a little word on Liverpool being the first English team to go perfect in the Champions League group stage. I mean, I think Ajax did it tonight as well. Did they end up with the victory?
Yeah.
It's a great achievement, mate. It really is.
Yeah, it's sensational. And you'd think about to the past Champions League performances when we had great teams. Even the year we won it, we didn't, complete that. We always struggled in the group stages. Always kind of came down to the last day, or away matches we struggled with. You think back to the matches against like Belgrade and Napoli away, those games. But this season, we just dominated the group stage. And we even rotated some games. Like you look today and then the first match against Milan, we are just an oiled machine. No one can hang with us, man. It doesn't matter who we play. It seems like we're just built for European nights.
It's true. And look, Paddy, I expected more of a disjointed performance from the lads today with so many changes. But after 10, 15 minutes, I think we've really settled into that game.
Yeah, I think, I agree with you. I was expecting maybe a bit more of a sloppy game. But I feel like when you have that core of the regular lads, it kind of would help the younger lads bed in even better. They kind of just like slot in, and then in that case, so it's kind of smart from Klopp's idea to do that. Thankfully, it's always the risk of injuries, and thankfully, us Liverpool fans are petrified of injuries, but seemingly everyone's come through relatively unscathed, so that's the main thing for me.
Yeah, my heart was in my mouth there for a minute, Kyle, when Oxlade-Chamberlain was getting his hamstring looked at on the sideline.
All of us. They were checking out his knee too. I mean, everyone was worried. It would have been typical, wouldn't have? Like, he starts to get a run of games and then he goes down, but thank God he's fine. A lot of people like Nat went down at a point in the game. I'm just happy. I'm happy that we got the 3 points. I'm happy that Ox came back on and he was fine. We got some guys who got their debut, I believe. I could be wrong, but Max, what's his name? Wortman? Was that his debut?
Voltman, yeah. I think
Voltman,
so, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, debut. I mean, perfect way to end the group stage, if you ask me.
Absolutely. And look, what impressed me, Paddy, was going 1-0 down as well away at the San Siro didn't affect them. Not at all. The lads just kept going about their business. And I thought we half-time 1-1. I think that even flattered Milan. I thought they were atrocious.
Yeah, well, obviously, we did go 1-0 down. I think it was fortunate for them, unfortunate for us. But I think the composure was just there, and it was just great. And shout out to Max Voltman. I was sure he was German or something. He was actually born in the Wirral, so he's another Scouser getting his debut. But yeah, no, I thought we were great. We were just really solid. Never really looked in doubt, even when we were 1-0 down. I wasn't like overly worried at all. This team just has, as Klopp always says, they're mentality monsters. They just have the nous to perform and get those goals and results.
Before, look, somebody says, why is Mo not in the man of the match vote? I think we're just trying to share around a bit, to be honest with you. But, Kyle, I think that's 20 up now for Mo this season, which is
incredible.
Considering we're not even at Christmas yet.
He's so incredible, man. It's even when he doesn't have a game where he's like the main man, he's still getting involved. He's still quality. He was still creating problems. Him and Nico, by the way, linking up on that near side in the first half especially, just great. It doesn't matter who plays there. It seems like the link up was just excellent. I mean, God, man, I just love watching Mo Salah play. And even he draws so much attention. Even when he's not creating, like I was saying, he draws the attention from the defense to create opportunities for other guys. And that's what happened tonight.
Paddy, it wasn't an easy opportunity for Mo. I thought he took his goal really well. That could have easily been blared over the bar.
He was very close to being, but yeah, he's a natural killer, isn't he? He's just instinct to score, and as Kyle says, even in games where he doesn't look like he's the main man, he's pulling all the strings, he still just is in the right position and scores the goals. I don't even know how many games that is in a row that he's contributed in. I don't even know how many games he hasn't contributed in this season. He's inevitable. We're so lucky to have him. We really are.
We absolutely are. I suppose after absolutely slaying the group of death, Carl wants to look ahead to the last 16, and Carl wants us to draw PSG because he wants one of the tougher games. I like the idea of it, gents. I like the idea of potentially playing Barca, playing PSG. I don't fear anybody, Kyle, in this competition with Liverpool. Nobody.
No, it's exciting. It's not fear. It's just excitement. I would rather draw a top team. I think because we finished top of the group, we'd have more favorable draws anyway. But PSG finished second in their group, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So I mean, PSG, I wouldn't mind it.
Actually, did they? Sorry, did they?
Yeah, they did.
They did. I just remembered City lost. I didn't remember what way that group
was. Wait. So PSG won the group?
No.
Oh, they finished second in it. Sorry, that was my bad. I thought there was a swing at the end. Yeah, so PSG finished second. Barca could finish second. Sporting finished second. I'm trying to think who else.
Yeah, it was second. They were on 11. City were 12.
One of those machines that predicts football outcomes at the beginning of the season predicted Barca to win the Europa League. So,
wow,
yeah,
that would be interesting.
That would be pretty crazy.
You know what? Right. That's their level right now. I think they're going to lose to Bayern, and Benfica are going to beat Kiev. So Barcelona will be in the Europa League. Yeah.
Am I right or wrong in saying that because we topped the group, we will get our second tie at home? So we'll get the second leg of the 16th tie at home.
I don't know that. I think that's based on the draw.
I was wondering, was that also part? I can't remember. And things change so quickly. So look, we can't play an English team yet, so there's no fear of worrying about that one. I want a big team. I do, and I'd love to absolutely destroy PSG, Kyle. I'd love it.
Oh my God. And I think we'd actually be favored in that, no question, because PSG are just like Man United right now. They're still struggling to find the chemistry. There's going to be a disruption in chemistry and how a team plays. I don't care how Mbappe's doing. I think we would destroy PSG. I really do think that.
I tell you who I want. I want whoever finishes second in Group G. So one of Lille, Salzburg, Sevilla, or Wolfsburg.
That's a very interesting group, by the way. I mean, if you're sticking a little bit on tomorrow, goals all over the place in that group.
I reckon that's crazy because Wolfsburg are bottom, but they're still on 5 points. Any two teams can qualify there. That is mental.
It is. It's absolutely nuts. And again, you're looking at Salzburg. We're keeping an eye on that the young striker there as well, who scored quite a few in this season's Champions League. Who was scoring penalties for fun at the start of it as well. What's the young man's name?
Karim Adeyemi.
Yes, Karim Adeyemi. Certainly interesting to keep an eye on that one. But look,
that group absolutely bangs the Europa League. Connor spot on there.
Tyler Morton, Kyle. I mean, to make was that his first Champions League start for Liverpool?
Second
away at the San Siro. Yeah, probably the last time Liverpool will play at the San Siro because it's been demolished and they're moving to right beside it. But I mean, what a story for him to tell his grandkids and his kids down the line. Starting and winning at the San Siro against a team with Zlatan, Frank Kessie, Theo Hernandez, Brahim Diaz. What a story! I love moments like this.
I don't think you'd be telling about Brahim Diaz, in fairness.
I was stretching it. I think Diaz was thinking of players' names I could remember, but
exactly.
Yeah, he'd probably just be saying Ibrahimovic was on that team. That's it.
Yeah, probably fair.
Yeah, but no, I mean, the guy, he looks about 12 years old, but he has the composure of a 30-year-old, man. The guy in sensational composure and vision, especially in that first half when we were struggling in the midfield just to even get into the final third and their final third. He was just swinging diagonal passes from that pivot spot. I think he really stands a chance of challenging in the future, maybe not for the rest of the season, but he definitely is going to get more playing time. He's good, man.
Yeah, he's good. He definitely is, mate. I agree with you. He's the real deal. And it just goes to show, Paddy, that Klopp's vision of making Kirby into this facility that you can see the pathway, clearly, physically see it from the youth setup to the first team. It was his vision, and already in Klopp's brief time with the club, which is brief in the history of a football club, you can start to see the prosperity that's coming from the underage system.
Yeah, it's just great to be in a position where we can play these players voluntarily, not having it enforced based like last season with the injuries we had. So to be able to blood some of these youngsters in and give them that experience is invaluable for them, but it's also invaluable for their genuine growth and experience. Like, you don't underestimate what that'll do for a player like oh my God, what a goal Toni Kroos scored, by the way. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Anyway, I got sidetracked there. But yeah, do you know what I mean? Having been able to bed these youngsters in and give them that chance is incredible. And it's going to exponentially benefit them and the club.
Before we finish up, Connor, if you could just bring the man of the match vote to an end, and I'll get closing thoughts from Kyle and Paddy. And also, Kyle, before I let you go, my man, what have you got coming up? Big fans of nothing but Reds, you know that. I know that you've done a watch along of the game as well. And what have you got coming up apart from
so hopefully try to. Yeah, no, of course. Every Sunday we got a talk show, live talk show. Guys come over, have a chat. Very laid back atmosphere. Just come chat some Reds. Goal reactions. I'm going to try to get those up later tonight. I actually have my missus's her mom's birthdays tonight, so we're going to go have dinner. So, but yeah. So we'll do that, and then we're playing Villa Saturday. So definitely doing some pre-match stuff for that.
One.
Oh yeah,
I'll be there. Thank God.
Oh nice.
Yeah. I'm hoping Steven Gerrard doesn't ruin my Saturday.
He won't. He'd be nice, but
real quick, I want to say, does anyone else find it eerie that his contract is 2.5 years and Klopp has 2.5 years left?
I think it's very much. I think he knows what he's doing with that.
I think he knows what he's doing too.
Yeah. It was the same with Rangers. That contract was 2024 as well before he left there.
Oh man.
Oh, and just to answer this, by the way, in the chat, no, away goals are not a thing anymore in the Champions League. That has been done away with for this season.
And I think
Canade won the man of the match vote with 49%. So, again, you guys got it spot on. Anfield Agenda subscribers have voted Ibrahima Canade a well-deserved man of the match. Look, myself and Paddy are going to run across and do our player ratings over on Twitch. So make sure you go over to Twitch, give Anfield Agenda a follow on there. We're going to be live in 2 minutes. I can't say thank you enough to Kyle for jumping on really quickly at short notice as well. Always lovely to hear your take, mate. And I hope your wife's mum, did you say?
Yes.
Is her birthday?
Yeah, girlfriend.
And happy birthday.
Girlfriend.
Wife.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah. No, but Craig, I appreciate it. Paddy, always good to see you too, my man. Thank you guys.
If there's a wedding Anfield Agenda are crushing it, you can best be sure of that one, Kyle.
Oh, we'll live stream it. We'll do it all.
You won't need to. I'll be there officiating, sir. I'll be there.
Craig officiating at that. We got to see that. That would
one
be
of
great.
my best friends from Shagkill, actually, well, he lives in Bray. He proposed to his missus this week, and I'm still trying to convince him that I should officiate the wedding.
Please let me know if you do. That would be just quality content.
Pleasure as always. And look, thank you to our sponsors, manscaped.com. Thank you to Paddy. Thank you to Kyle. We'll see you guys over on Twitch in 2 minutes' time. Much love. We will talk to you soon. Reds, absolutely mint. 100% top of the group. Lots of love.